Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Friday, the 19th of November 2021. My schedule today has been messed up by my poor sick cat who has had to attend hospital. But treatment, very painful treatment, is now finished, and he's back, and I'm back, although I didn't get much sleep last night. So, but I'm going to play the game because I'm figure I might sleep for the next few hours. So I figure I'd better play this game first before I fall asleep. Messed up all my appointments and stuff, but anyway, never mind. Poor thing. Okay, 4 goes there. You knew that, didn't you? Because 4 across here, 4 across here, and 4 up here, and 4 up here. Did I say yet that this is the New York Times hard level puzzle? No, I don't think I did. My apologies, but you've seen the title, you clicked on the video, so I think you knew already, didn't you? Anyway, just for confirmation, that's exactly what it is. New York Times hard level puzzle, regular for lunchtime in Bangkok. 4 across here, 4 down here, 4 goes there. You know what I mean, don't you? 4s can appear once in each square only, in each row or column only. So there's 4 blocks along there, and that 4 blocks down there, so that's the only place a 4 can go. Just in case we have any Sudoku newbies on the channel. I think unlikely though. Oh, that whistling bird is back again. Right, I see a 3 blocking across here, 3 blocking across here, so 3 goes here. By the way, New York Times has upped its game according to my channel viewers. They think it's increased its difficulty recently, and I'd say, yeah, we've had a couple of tricky ones, although nothing really impossible, I think. Just you can get there with a bit of extra thought. Well, certainly for those of us that use pencil marks. For those who, really go all out with the brain power and decide to play the game without pencil marks, obviously that takes a lot more effort. I see something. I see 5 and 6, both blocking these 2 squares. So I now know, no. 5 and 6 are in these 2 squares like this. So that's going to give me a pair of 6s up there. 5s, well, I don't know. Just know that it's 5s. Well, 5s could be anywhere in those 4 squares there, I suppose. But anyway, in these 2 squares now, we must have a 1 and a 9. Does that do anything for us? I don't think so. All right, let's continue looking for easy numbers. That's what I was doing. I haven't really done much on this game yet. Let's highlight some numbers and see where we're going. Okay, 2s. Oh, we could be in for another tough game here today then. This looks like it could be another tricky one. Oh, okay, 7 and 8. So 7 and 8, fortunately they're consecutive numbers, and when we're counting through 7 and 8 like this, we go from 1 to 9. When we see 7 and 8 one after the other, very easy to spot. 7 and 8 block along here, 7 and 8 block down here, so 7 and 8 have to be in these 2 squares. Will that give us anything extra? Well, it will give us a pair of 3s in these squares. 4, 5, 9. Okay. So that means there can't be many numbers left, can there? Okay, okay, let's try that again. Let me think. In these two squares are 7 and 8. Right. Oh no, that could be 2 or 3. Oh, I'm sorry, that could be 2 or 3. I was thinking that might be a single. No, it could be 2 or 3. All right. Any other easy 8s? I kind of got carried away there. All right, so let's excuse me. Let's put in some pencil marks. 1. Okay, so I mentioned. Okay, let's do this thing again here. What did I say? 5 and 6 are in these squares, right? And 1 and 3 are in these squares here. I said 8 and 7 and 8 are in these two squares. Let's put in these naked pairs where I remember that they have to go. Oh, look, 3 here. Sorry, so that can't be a 3, can it? So that's a 1 already. We know that's a 1. I didn't notice that before. What happened there? Oh, that's 1 or 9. Oh, 1 and... Oh, let's go back. Sorry. My apologies. This is a 1 and 9, not 1 and 3. Fortunately, no permanent damage done. Now, we make mistakes in Sudoku. We have to apologize. I have to apologize to you for misleading you for a moment. I mistook the number. But now, if I'd gone on and played a few numbers, I would never have been able to find out what the problem was. But since I saw the problem immediately, then it's rectified and no lasting damage done. We can carry on and play the game to the end, hopefully. 3s I saw in here, didn't I? Because of blocking down here, blocking across here. This was 7 as well. Sorry, 7 and 8. There we go. Right. Let's carry on looking. So now we've got 1 blocking up here. Excuse me, 1 blocking up here and 1 blocking up here, and 1 across there. So a pair of 1s can go in those squares. 1 blocks across here and 1 blocks down here, so we have a pair of 1s in those squares, but no we don't, because we have 1. Why is this a 1? That's a mistake, isn't it? I've got to delete that. I've no idea why I put 1 there. I must have assumed that this one was like blocking up or something. I'm sorry. Remember, I've had no sleep. It's now 3 p.m. in the afternoon. I missed my lunch appointment, and I've just had a quick sandwich so that I don't starve. But I've had no sleep last night, and then this morning I was busy working and being into the animal hospital. So that's my excuse. I'm sorry. Lack of sleep. It does terrible things to you. Worse than is happening to me right now. But anyway, 2 is a pair there. Okay, I'll try and focus as much as I can. 2 blocks across here. 2 blocks across here like this. So that's a pair of 2s there. Oh, I really am tired though. 3s. Okay, I'm going to put in this column of 3s here, even though it's not a pair, because I find that can be a useful thing. Pair of 3s here. Four blocking across here, and down here, so that will give me a pair of 4s in those 2 squares there. 4 down here, 4 down here, so, and 4 across here, so a pair of 4s in those squares. Okay, so we've got 6 here blocking across and 6 blocking up here. Why am I coughing? Must be something in my cheese sandwich. 6 in one of these 2 squares as candidates now. So we've got a naked pair here. What else is it going to give us? Do we know anything about 1? No. 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 now will be a naked pair here as well, right? Because we've got 5 blocking across here and 5 blocking up here. So we know that 4 and 5 will also have to be in one of these 2 squares. Can't be in these 2 squares. This is only 2 or 6. So now we've got a naked pair of 4 and 5. I'm sure that's going to be very useful indeed. What else do we know? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Okay, so 7 blocks across here, right? And so that means 7 is in one of these 2 squares here. And that's going to give us a pair of 7s here, right? Because we've got 7 blocking here. 8 blocks across here and 8 blocks up here. So that's going to give me a pair of 8s there. This block is looking really promising. 9. No. Okay, so 9 blocks down here. So we've got possibilities in this square, and this square for 9. And for 1 in these squares, right? Okay. I think I'm going to finish this central block as well. 1 blocking down here. So 1 in those squares there. 2, 3, 4 is done. 5. Do we have any info on 5? Yes, we know 5 is in one of these squares, so we know 5 is somewhere in this row here. 6, 7 is done. How about 8? 8 blocks across here, so we know 8 is in the same row as the 5. And 9 blocks up here, but we can't say more than that, so 9 in these squares here. Alright, didn't get very far, but anyway, at least the candidates are done in those blocks now. Right, now I was looking for pairs, and I'm not sure that I finished my search, but I shall go through again and see if there's anything else looking useful now that I've added some more information. So it's quite a tricky one. I'm moving my chair. When you hear squeaking sounds, I'm moving my chair. That means thinking is taking place. We have got something. Now this 9 blocks down here and 9 blocks across here now. So in fact 9 is a pair in these squares. Now we've got 9 blocking down here as well. 9 blocking across, not there, across here and across here. So we have a pair of 9s there. So those are all of our pairs sorted now. In fact, I want to focus on this block here because we've got a pair of 7 and 8 here. So let's see if we can find anything else. 2 can appear in this square, but can appear in these squares. 3, 4 is done. 5 blocks down here and across here, so 5 is possible in these squares. 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9 are done, so we've got ourselves a single 2. I was thinking we might be able to, you know, it was a hunch that we might. This is a 2 here now that we can delete. That's going to give me a pair of 2s up here. Right now, if we've got 2 in the middle column and right column, middle column, right column, up here, 2 must appear in the left column. We've got a blocking 2 here, so we know that 2 is in that square there. And now 2 blocking across here like this, across here like this, and up here like that gives us me a 2. Watch out, I'm going to overwrite a 1. 2 goes in, 1 goes in. It's also going to give me a pair of 1s in those squares there. And you'll notice 1 blocks across here. So again, middle row, right row, 1 is going to appear in one of these 3 squares, middle row, right row. So that means that no 1 is possible in those 2 squares. 1 must be in one of these 2 squares now. Okay. I've got to remove some numbers, haven't I? Let's get rid of those 2s there. And now we're left with a single 3, so let's put that in. And let's remove candidate 3 from here. And let's also place 3 as a pair down here now. Obviously this square and this square blocking along. If this is 1 and 9, 1 and 9, this is 7 and 8. This will also have to be 7 or 8 only, can't be anything else. That's not going to help us much though. We don't have any other intersecting information, so it doesn't really help much, but we will bear it in mind. In fact, I think I'm going to look at this top block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is done. 6 blocks up here like this. So 6 is available in those squares. 7 blocks this square here, and that's it. So 7 is possible like this. 8 blocks the same square, doesn't it? We've got this 8 blocking this square here, that's all. So 8 in these squares. And do we know anything about 9s? Yes, we know 9 is blocking up here. And so 9 is available like that. Oh no, 9 also blocks across here, sorry. Get rid of those 9s. So we are left with a single 6. Is that right? Let me just check. 1, can't be 1, can't be 2, can't be 3, can't be 4, can't be 5, could be 6, can't be 7, can't be 8, can't be 9, is indeed a single 6. Always check if you're not sure, if you think you may have messed up the candidate filling or something. So down here we've got a pair of 5 or 6, so clearly this is our 5, this is our 6 now. Let's get rid of those candidate 6s there. And our 5 now gives us a 4 to place here, and the last number for this column is a 9. That will give us a 5 here. And that's also going to give us a pair of 5s down there because of this 5 and this 5. Right, what goes next? Shall have another quick peek and see if there's anything else I need to do urgently. Maybe I'm going to put in some 1 blocks across here, so 1 goes in those squares there. 2, can't do anything about 2s. 3s. Don't know anymore. 4. Aha! 4 blocking across here, 4 blocking across here, 4 goes in that square now, so this will be a 4 here and this will be a 5, and that's going to give me, you know, 5 blocking up here, 5 blocking up here, 5 blocking across here, so a pair of 5s there. Up here, the 5s are going to be in 3 squares. I'm going to put them in, even though that's not in a row or anything like that, just because I notice it and I see we're going to need the rest of the candidates. Anyway, I'm pretty sure. So 6 blocks across here. So 6 is in one of these 3 squares. I'm going to put it in as a candidate. And that will block across here, and the 6 blocking across here, so we know that that's a pair in those 2 squares. Okay, let's finish off the candidates then. So up here, 1 is done, 2 is done, 3 is done, 4 is done, 5 is done. We're looking for 6 blocks up here, 6 blocks across here. So 6 in those squares there. Let's change my seating position again. 7 can go anywhere. We don't have any info on 7s. Remember, we don't have any naked pairs in this block yet. 8. Don't know anything about 8. 9 blocks across here and 9 blocks up here. So 9 like that. Okay, let's move across now. Over here, 1 is done, 2 is done, 3 blocks up here. So 3 in those squares. 4, we've got 5, we've got 6 blocks across the top. 6 like that. 7 blocks up this column. My mouse would stop moving around on the table. 7 is in those squares. 8 blocks here. So 8 can go in those squares. 9 we have. So we are left with a single 7. Okay, that looks good. So now we had a pair of 7s here, so that's got to be our 7 here now. We had 8 as a pair, so this is the only spot for an 8 now. And now we've got 1 and 9. Or we can get rid of that candidate 7 there. So we've got a pair of 1 and 9. So this can't possibly be 9, that's got to be a 6. And let's get rid of candidate 6 down here. I haven't put in all of the candidates down there yet, so can't make assumptions just yet. On the other hand, I have put in all the candidates up here, so we can think about that at least. Twos now, okay, 3s. Okay, so 7's got to be taken out from there. 7 must be removed from these squares. So 8, this 8 here now means get rid of candidate 8 there. One place where we can put a 9 down here now. Even though we haven't finished with all the candidates, we know that a 9 must go there, can't go anywhere else. In fact, this is the only place a 3 can go because 1 and 2 are in those squares, so 3 is here. Let's get rid of candidate 3 up there. Okay. Alright, it's looking okay now, don't you think? So let's do the rest of the candidates where they need to be done. So that means this block and this block. This is it now because that's now finished. Oh, 1 blocking across here now, so that can't be a 1. Let's get rid of that. And let's place 1 there. We need a 6 to go here now. And that means we can remove candidate 6 there and place our 6 in this square here and remove candidate 6 from there. So 1 and 2 here, so this is 7 and 8, so this has also got to be 7 or 8. And in fact, 7 and 8 are the missing numbers for the rest of this block, and we have no restrictions on either of those digits. So we'll put them in there. And I think that's the sum of all candidates, isn't it? I do believe that's it. So what am I missing? Well, 9 is there. 3, 8, 7, 9, 7, 8, 7, okay. Alright, so it's examination time. No, first, before I do that, one more time. Oh, okay, there we go. So 1 is blocked from these squares now. So 1 will be here, and this is a single 7, and this is a 9 now. Our 7 means we can remove that candidate 7 there. Now we have 7 as a pointing pair, so these 7s must be removed. Okay, it's looking better, isn't it? Right, what else do we need? Let's highlight again, shall we? Okay, so now we've got a 1 here. That's got to be a 9 because the 1 is here. Oh, sorry, excuse me, wrong mode selected. Let me do that again. 9 is here, 1 is here. Okay, and now 1 gives me a 9 in this square and a 1 in this square. And since we have our 9 here in this block already, let's remove it from there. And in fact, let's get rid of the 9s up here as well. Okay, looking better every second. Now we have a pair, 5, 8 and 5, 8. And up here we have 3, 5, 8, so we know that's a 3 because it can't be 5 or 8. And that gives us a 5 in this by value cell, and back this way, and 8 in that by value cell. 7 to go here, 8 to go here, 7 to go here now, and remove 7s from there, and remove 8s from there, and we're left with 3 and 9. Okay. Right, looking good, looking good, looking good. What else is to do? Ones, no, can't do anything there. 2s, can't do anything there. 3s, can't do anything there. 4 is done already. 5, can we do anything there? No. Okay. 6s, no. 7s, yes. 7 means that this is now an 8 and giving us a 5 in this square and a 7 in this square now. 7 up here meaning blocking that square there, so 7 is here. Let's get rid of the candidate 7 there, giving us a 5, 8 pair there. That looks good. We've got our 5 here now, so this must be an 8. Excuse me, wrong mode selected again. 8 and 5 goes here, giving me an 8 here now. So therefore a 9 in this square. We've got 8 and 9, so this is a 5. Our 9 gives us a 3 in this by value cell, 9 in this one. Almost there, almost there. Just hang on in there for a second longer and we'll be home. If I look along here. Oh, 183. Okay, so we've got a 3 here already, so this is now a 1, and this is our 8, giving us a 6 in this square, The last number to get here is a 3. Okay, and the 6 means this is a 2. The 6 goes here, and our 2 here gives us a 1 and a 2 for a rainbow pattern to say, okay, afternoon nap time. Let's go into the other room where the air conditioning is on and the room should be nicely cool, and I will have a nap and come back later this evening for the Los Angeles Times. Well, I'm not sure if you thought that one was tricky or not. I didn't think it was too tough. Well, I mean, I got to the end, right? If it was too tough, I wouldn't get to the end. So there you go. Thank you very much for joining me. Come back again later. Bye-bye.